everyone, my name is Griffin, and this is Stitching with the Griffin Flosstube number 50. Had another bad week, so this video is going to be pretty short. Didn't get a lot of stitching done, didn't get a lot of anything done except work. And when I was at work, or not at work, yeah, it's just been a bad week. I'm taking it one day at a time and just doing the best that I can here. So I beg pardon to all of you who are returning subscribers. My videos are always short, but I don't know if this is going to be shorter than normal or what. I'll do my best. For those of you who are new here, this playlist, not the channel anymore, but this playlist is about my cross stitching, my sewing, and my hand embroidery. I have an embroidery project that I have not worked on. I put it in timeout because I'm not happy with the way it is right now. But be that as it may, welcome. I do hope that you'll enjoy your short stay here today. I try not to take up a lot of anybody's time. I don't have a lot of content. I do 2 projects a week, and then I put shout outs and book reviews and things like that towards the end, but today I don't have any of that this week. So I hope that you'll come back next week and see what I have to offer them. As far as returning viewers, welcome back. Lovely to see you. Glad you're here, stopping in just to, peek in and see what I'm doing in my own little world. So yeah, let's get started. I do have to work here in a few hours. Let's see. This week I worked on Nursery by DMC Creative World. Yeah. This is from the 90s, I'm guessing. Late 80s, early 90s, not real sure. I can't find anything on it. It's also called Animal Farm. I call it Farm. It's being worked. It is a kit, and it contains 16 count Zweigart Aida in white. It has DMC floss in it. And I'm doing it 2/1 full cross, most place, wherever it needs to be. I am working in this section here. For those of you who are new, I have this part done. And so now I'm working on this section over here. It's a little lopsided. This big piece here plus the cow is going to be my last section of work, but right now, I'm working there. And if you were watching last week, I did say that my main goal was to get the piglet done. And I did. I got the piglet done. Yeah. Not very impressive, I'm sure, but there's the piglet. All done. Now I've got to put in the baby chicks, the hen, the nest, and a bunch of other things. But a little bit at a time. I'm just going to go a little bit at a time. But I got the piglet done. So there's that. Yeah, I think that looking at the pattern, I want to get the rest of the grass done around the piglet. So I want to get the rest of the grass done around the piglet here and under there. Get these 2 little chicks done. Get these pieces of wheat or straw or whatever they are done. And then once that's all done, I can start on the hen and get the rest of this done. And I want to get the rest of I want to get the 2 flowers done because those aren't done. So for next week, or the next time I work on it, I would like to get the grass down here, the 2 chicks, and the rest of the stuff missing in the border, including these 2 pieces, 2 or 3 pieces that are extending into the border. Yeah, maybe I'll get them all done, I don't know. But that's it, and so that's Animal Farm. I think the piglet's cute still. Very, very cute. The other piece that I'm working on is Cardinal Points. It's a long dog sampler, and it is, what did I do with the paper? Put out by Gentle Arts. So, there we go. Isn't that beautiful? I didn't do a whole lot of work on this. I'm doing this 2/1 full cross on 18 count white Aida using the called for Gentle Arts threads. And this is the first time I've ever used them, the Gentle Arts threads, and I love them. They are very vibrant, can't talk, very beautiful. The last time you saw it, I had completed all the way across here, so I had all of that done, all of this done, and I was starting here on this corner. Oops, for me it's this, yeah, sorry, this corner. Starting on this corner, and yeah, due to everything that was going on, I didn't get a great deal done. I think I did pretty well though. I got the corner done, and if you are a returning subscriber, you will notice that I have cut the fabric down finally. This is going to be the size of the finished piece. So, not extremely big, but not all that small either. So there's that. Pardon me. I've got the outer border done here with the 2 lines, and then I started on the corner here. Not all that. I just need to put in the dragonfly down here, and then put in the next row of motifs in here, and then I can start moving over that way. What I think I'm going to do is do the border here and the border here. This is not the end of the border, that's just the end of the thread. I got to the end and I just stopped. But yeah, I think I'll do the 2 borders first, like I did up in here, and then fill in the inside. And the inside of this one is going to be the grapes, the flower, and then the flowers right here. I am not going to be doing that yet, because I still haven't decided what I'm going to be doing. I've got to chart this right here because, well, no I don't. I'm sorry. I will be doing that. I will be doing this because what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the original person's name and everything on here, and then I am going to put my initials and the date somewhere. It's going to be somewhere around here. I don't know yet. Maybe up there if there's room between, since I have the grapes there. If there's room, I might do that. I'll put my initials and the date up in here. I don't think that'd be too disruptive. But, so I've done this corner, and now I would like to do the inside and then do the border here and go across. So, as far as the 3rd page goes, so yeah, be doing that. Like I said, it's been a week, and just one day at a time. Putting my own problems aside I do want to, I'm sorry, I can't think. I am a big Ozzy fan, and I discovered him when I was 16 years old, 15, 16, and he introduced me to heavy metal, and I've always been a metalhead ever since. I love music in general, but that music at the time spoke to me, and at times still does. And I know he was a very controversial figure, especially in his younger days. He battled drugs and alcohol. They all did at that time. Nobody's perfect. It was a tumultuous time in our culture, in our society, in our history, and things were just happening. And but on the 22nd of July, he passed away. He had stage 5 Parkinson's. The disease took its progression and eventually took his life. It took everything but his brain, apparently, and his ability to speak. In one of his interviews, he said that his mind was still there, but his body just couldn't do it anymore. He did have a huge farewell concert. There's a lot of people there. A lot of bands were there to pay tribute to him. He was on stage. They had to strap him into a chair because he could no longer stand. And several times he attempted to rise to stand, and he could not, of course. And they tried to talk bad about his wife, about not letting him, but the truth of the matter is the man could not walk. He could not stand. If he had stood, he would have fallen. And that's not the way anyone wants to be remembered in their last days. So, for her husband to retain his dignity and his composure, because I'm sure he probably would have gotten very upset and embarrassed, she did not allow anyone to help him rise. And I give her kudos for that. But yeah, on top of my own personal stuff, seeing that, it was heartbreaking. And I know it's stupid. I've never met the man. I don't know him personally. And yet, there's too much death in the world. Whether it's a war, it's old age, it's regular people, it's musical icons. Just too much death. I'm sorry, this is not what I wanted to do. I am not editing this out. I don't like doing that. You get me as you get me. There are certain songs of his that really touch me, and my heart goes out to him and his family. Not to him any longer. He's done hurting. He's done on this plane. He's moved on to a different existence in my own belief system, and he's not in pain anymore. And that's the good thing. Those of us who are left behind are the ones that are in pain, especially his family. I know that they were prepared, but you can't really be prepared no matter what. So my heart goes out to them. I know they're never going to see this, but I want to put it out there that my heart and my prayers go out to them. Okay, So, whew, I did finally kit up Be Kind. And actually, when I went on Jacob DeGraff's Modern Folk Embroidery website to get the chart, which is free chart for Be Kind, it had changed. It was a different pattern, but it was still a good pattern, and it says "Let's Be Kind," and it's beautiful. And so I will try to put a link down below, linking to it. If I don't, there should be a link to at least Modern Folk Embroidery's website, and it does, you can go under free charts and find that. But I wanted to show you, I got a hoop for it. I'm going to paint it on the outside a bright yellow. And of course I have the yellow submarine from Stitchin Darcy. Let me open this up. I will have plenty left over after this. This is the color I'm going to use. This is DSE S820. It's a satin, the blue satin. Can't really tell. The lighting in here is just horrible, but it's going to be a beautiful bright blue, neat, electric blue on this yellow, and I think it's going to turn out fantastic. So once I paint the hoop, I will put it on here. I'll hoop it up and that, because I am going to leave it in the hoop. I'm going to do a full finish with the hoop. Something I've not done before, but which I am going to try with this. And then I will have some yellow submarine left over, and I will figure something else to put on it. Alright, but that will be done after Minerva. Knockoff Minerva is done. I will start on that. It's something that I really, really, really want to do. Okay, let's see. Next week, all things go well and I'm feeling better, I will complete Knockoff Minerva. I have decided that I am going to go ahead and frog this. I've been contemplating putting it aside for a while, but I decided that was just childish and illogical, because I need to get it done I want to get it done this year so I can have it done. And the only way I'm going to do that is to frog it and then move on. And I would rather do it now than later when I really don't want to do it. So I will frog this, all this up here to like right there. It's because it's the top of the tree, the limbs, the owl, and the moon, because it's too close to the witch's hat, Minerva's hat right now. And then I'll finish Minerva's hat, finish all this, then start the back stitching so I can get over here, and then do all these, and the back stitching and the beading, do that. Yeah, I just want to try to finish as much of it as I can. But my main goal is just to get that all frogged and restitched. If I get it all frogged and restitched in a week, then I feel like I'll be ahead of the game. But that's what that is going to be. That's for next week. Also next week, if I have, my main focus is going to be Minerva, because I want to get it done. This one is going to carry over into the next year anyway, because this is a full coverage piece that's not going to get done. I will try to get some work done. I'm on page 3, and I just started the top of it, just like right in here. And go from there. So hopefully I'll be able to get some stitches in there, but we'll see how it goes. I don't have any I will take pictures before I start stitching anything, so I can try to remember to do that. But other than that, I don't have a lot going on. I don't have any shout outs or anything like that this week. I just really haven't been doing much besides working and dealing with things. So yeah, this is going to be a very short video compared to all the other ones, and I do apologize for that. Next week I will try to do better. Like I said, I'm doing this one day at a time, and yeah, my own problems notwithstanding, dealing with my own loss. I wish everyone a wonderful week. Hug your loved ones, kiss your loved ones. Spend time with them as much as you can, because one day they're not going to be there. And remember that life is not a movie, that there's not always a happy ending. Sorry, this is not how I wanted to end it. It's not how I wanted to do this video, but everybody all my subscribers know I am raw, I'm real. If you don't like me, just find someone else. But again, I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and I will see you guys on the flip side.